I really don't know because it's been so long since we've since we've played.
Yep.
But let's go ahead and figure out what's going to go on here. And I don't know honestly. It's been such a long time since we've seen these teams play. It looks like it's going to be Madness hosting again. We just had who was it? Stambiz in the chat saying Madness want to host every map. That's the problem we're having. So let's go ahead and jump on board with Infamous in that case, and we'll jump on Below Zero is Infamous right now, and he's going to be playing this anchor role. He's going to push through boxes right now. Great kill from Infamous on Grucy right there, and they do get control of the hard point. They have one player trying to rotate for spawns, does Madness, but he's going to be taken out by Rapture. Great plays from Rapture, and I like the play from Infamous here. He's not letting anyone try to come up through that gas station and flank his team. Unfortunately, someone does exactly that. That's going to be Luan trying to get through. Luan trying to make some plays happen, and he is going to make them happen. They're going to pinch the hard point, smiting, and it looks like Madness have retaken control of this hard point.
Yeah, they've taken control of the hard point, and they also have control of the next spawn as well. So Luan is back there, and they do take out whoever was trying to go be the anchor. That looked like, I couldn't even tell who it was. But Below Zero is getting the scrap points. They have a lead, double what they were. So it's going to be up to them to gain the spawn, and it looks like they have Infamous being in a good position. He's gonna take out Lazy. Now they just got to get in the hill, kill the person that's there, and it looks like they jumped out of the window. And Luan is just going off right now. He had 3 kills, but I'm gonna look at the scoreboard. He's 6-3 already.
Yeah, definitely. Great play from Luan. He jumped out because he was one shot, and he knew he was getting pinched from behind, and he was able to pick up that kill on Infamous. And because of that, it's Madness with control of this hill. Now, it looks like Below Zero are in position to try to pinch this as Grucy does take out Rapture, but Hybrid right into Grucy, and it looks like the contestants are coming in. No, a nice job there from Madness, staving off that Below Zero attempt to break it, and Infamous is going to rotate for spawns right now, and as he does that, Madness as well are trying to rotate for spawns, and it looks like Madness are going to have early control of this blue hill, as well as picking up a lot of time on that green hill. Unfortunately, they don't get the scrap time, but that doesn't matter because once again, Spotty, they are fully set up for this blue top Granny's hill.
They are set up. That's exactly what you want to do. They were able to rotate in time, and now it's going to leave Below Zero with the hard task of breaking this Grandma's Hill, which, when they banned shotguns, I think it totally made this particular hill, well, the next 2 hills just change. You can't get in there and just start blasting away. You got to take out the anchor first, and then you got to get your spawns right, and then you got to get in, and Nimbo is doing just that. He's going to go from the downstairs to the up, and just going to play it patiently until he sees somebody. Unfortunately, he got taken down.
Yeah, and going back to your point, Spotting, that's a great point out right there. The shotgun being banned completely changed the game. It used to be you could leave a person in the hill as long as he had a shotgun, and now not so much. It's more team-oriented to defend the hills when you get inside there, or the hard points, rather. This isn't Halo. As we talked about it earlier, I've been playing Halo 3 a lot since it became free. That I've picked up on some of the lingo. But as you see, it's going to be Rapture pushing out towards boxes there, picks up a huge kill on Grucy. Below Zero, they need to set up first on this hill, and that's exactly what they're doing. They need to stave off any attempts. It's going to be Grucy trying to go through one more time. He's going to be tagged up. Rapture knows he's there. I expect Rapture to pick up this kill, and a nice early control going to Below Zero on this store hardpoint.
Yeah, this store hardpoint, in my mind, is one of the most important hardpoints, mainly because, and Rapture not being patient enough, and they both run into each other. Grucy getting the upper hand. Grucy, can he pick up the next kill? He does pick up the next kill, and they're able to break that. But what I was going to say is it's not affected by the score streaks as much, and unless you're trying to get into it, as we do see Hoya's throwing down some score streaks there. But this Madness squad, it seems like they have hardpoint down really well.
And what I'm seeing from Below Zero is they're slow and methodical, but they're not getting the kills that make the slow and methodical breaks happen. They need to get a little more aggressive right now because playing slow is just losing them time. And if they would have tried to get in there earlier, maybe they get slayed out, but maybe they don't. They get 30 seconds. And their slow push right now isn't working out for them, as we do see a knife by Lazy right there in the back. Good plays from him. But we got 20 points, and it's once again going to be set up early on by this Madness squad.
Yeah, Lazy doing some work, got another kill there in the hill. Nimbo, though, coming back. His team has control of the hill. They're going to be able to make a little bit of a comeback here, I believe, as people are spawning in the back where they want to spawn. Actually, there's kind of split spawning right now if you look at the mini-map, but Luan has control like he did before. So, do you think we're gonna see Infamous or not Infamous Below Zero be able to push through and gain the spawn, or are we gonna see the same thing like we did last time, where Madness was just able to take that green hard point and dominate it?
Well, it looks like Below Zero do have the spawns, but as I say that, the anchor does get taken out, and the spawns are going to go to this Madness squad. But that was a good hill for the Below Zero squad. They came back, they making an 8-point game, and a nice play there, juggling the hard point from Rapture. It's going to put him halfway to streaks on just one kill. Now he's got to be careful, and he's going to be taken out by Gas, and Madness again set up on the hard point first. A lot of work to do from Below Zero to break it, but Nimbo's going to start it off, taking out the player who was watching back alley. Nimbo with the big two-piece. Hoyes is going to come into Infamous. Rapture into Luan. Rapture with another kill. No, he doesn't get it, and a nice kill from Hoyes. He's got 3 there to keep the control of the hill, but he's still got a lot of work to do in trying to get this hill, and it's not going to happen for him as Below Zero take control.
Yeah, I'm watching Hybrid right now, and he just earned his lightning strike, I think, but I'm not able to tell because he's just been EMP'd and EMP'd. And EMPs, I think in Hardpoint, are very, very underrated. They are so frustrating. Like, he's not able to pull his score streaks out. He can't see his mini-map. It's just so frustrating, and I love them. I love using them. I think they're a great tool.
And it's probably the lesser known factor, the more forgotten factor, as we see a nice scrap time there, pick up by Rapture. But Madness is on this blue hill. The forgotten factor of it is it's what you call it, a reconnaissance tool as well. It blows up, and if anyone's anywhere near it, you can pick them up on the hit marker and say, oh, this guy's over here and this guy's over here. Now, if you use Hardwired, which is why that perk is so beneficial now, you're not even going to get that hit marker to tell you where the enemy, or where you're not going to be able to be spotted by the EMP. As we see a Hellstorm coming in, and Madness really running away with this one, as there's only one player, and that's going to be Nimbo over there to contest, and he's going to be taken out. I'm expecting Madness to get the full rest of the 30 seconds on here, make this a 190 to 137 game.
Yeah, we don't want to see that if we are Below Zero, but they're just doing a great job. Look at Hoyas. I accidentally hit the listen-in, which reminds me, why don't we go ahead and do a listen-in right now? We'll listen in to Madness because they just have such a great lead.
He's on barrel. All right, yo, I was streak him. Yo, I couldn't get streaks. Blue car, I streak right now, yeah. Yeah, you still on streaks? Call him in. Pitch now. Come on, one Halo. Streaking on Halo. Go big. He's on Halo. He's on Halo. Go big, Ryan. All spawning there. One more Halo. All spawning Halo. Yo, Hoyas, we need to control Halo. Right now. He's watching stairs. Push out. We need to help. No, they're coming here. They're pinching. You should have like street smarter. They're coming out. Elbow. Yo, he's hurt. Yo, we need our streaks. Keep our streaks. Oh, he's in the hell. We need every second. Wait, you need to start going big. You ready? Yo, use the Hellstorm. I power ground control. Use the Hellstorm. Oh, not yet. Elbow. This one quick, bottom.
All right, that was a good listen in. Why don't we go ahead and listen in to the last, 45 seconds or so of Below Zero.
That kid's unkillable, man. He's in the front left.
Yeah.
Let's clear that, yo. They're spawning, they spawn.
They streaked me off, dude.
It's fine.
Spawn bottom red.
Okay, we gotta get in there, yo. Get in. Pre-fire yellow.
Oh, I couldn't see him, dude. There's like 2 there.
There's 2 guys in there. Pause. One more.
What's an X? Oh.
Let's go, yo. This is our match.
Gas.
Get in there. Come on.
Dude, no, that's a joke, yo.
I gave you spawn. We're gonna be up.
One in. One back.
Go.
I got no one in front.
All right, Pizzy, that was some great action, but we've seen some great work going on. Infamous with that War Machine. Is he the difference in this game or what?
Is he ever smiting streaks coming into play here? And it seems like Madness also have a War Machine. I heard hostile War Machine deployed, and that's going to be in the hands of Grucy. Streaks coming in everywhere. It's so close, and now it's going to be taken over by Madness. They're going to start gaining time, and it's going to be Below Zero who spawn out. Infamous trying to get that War Machine going off. Rapture picks up 3 with the Lightning Strike. They need to get in there now. They're going to get in there. Nice play there, but it's going to be Rapture and PC coming in. They're going to get the last 3 seconds. It's going to go to Below Zero. What a game, smiting Fatty. Streaks changed the game. Big Lightning Strike, big War Machines everywhere, and Below Zero are going to tie the series up 2-2.
Oh my goodness, that was such great games. Wow, Below Zero just coming back. I loved the listen-ins. You know, we heard that both teams just communicated well. I thought that Below Zero was a little like they were getting frustrated, but they're able to keep their composure and come back and win that. So that was some great stuff from them, and I think they're going to talk crap in between the matches. So I'm going to go ahead and watch Pizzy's beautiful face. Look at that.
I forgot all about that.
He's just chilling back there. But we're having a lot of fun here, guys. Some great stuff going on. Great Call of Duty action. Looks like we're going to have a host change. But, oh, man, that was so intense. A 4-second game right there, Pizzy. 4 seconds.
How crazy was that game at the end? That's what it comes down to. And I saw that courtyard hill Below Zero. We're picking up some time, and I'm just like, oh no, we're going to be even going into that green hill. And it couldn't have been any more close. It was 211 to 209 something or 208. I can't remember exactly, but my goodness, that is probably. I've seen a lot of close games. That's probably the closest I've seen.
Oh, that was nuts, man. That was nuts, especially for Standoff. To me, Standoff is like one of those maps that you don't get very many close games. It's just usually a wipeout for some team. Like I don't know why it seems to be like that for me, but every time I cast, it's always just one-sided. But that was just beautiful. Like I really thought that Madness had it in the bag. I mean, they did. It was theirs to lose. They lost it. But man, Below Zero coming back. Those score streaks were huge.
It's the difference, you know, and I almost wrote them off. I almost wrote Below Zero off on that Granny's Hill smiting because there was a full 60 seconds that went to that Madness squad, and then they broke the store hard point, but Below Zero were able to come right back and break the store hard point, and then they controlled the courtyard hard point for the majority of the time. Were able to take it back, and I'm like, are they really coming back on this? And yes, they were. That they got set up on green, and that's all she wrote. Madness broke it so well, but what were 3 people doing outside the hard point on green to get lightning striked is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, man, that's where, I mean, you got to realize when people have streaks, and I think that's where a good coach comes in. You know,
Definitely.
They're able to say, look, this guy probably has streaks. He has, you know, like as a coach, when I coach, my job was to watch the players and see what their scores were, you know, and at least try to pick that up sitting back there. And you know, you got to do things like that. You also have to call out players. Like if say capture the flag, somebody's missing, you know, if somebody's missing, you got to find them. And that's where like Grousey, I don't know how you say that. Grousey,
yeah. Grousey.
I saw a grouse this weekend hunting, but anyways, Grousey was missing. How come nobody picked that up? You know, that's the difference between elite teams. Look at complexity. Look at their coach. One of the best coaches out there, Mr. X.
Oh, yeah. So, you can hear Mr. X every time. He's like, we're looking for this guy. We need to find this guy. And then they'll watch the kill scroll, and he'll watch the kill scroll and be like, he's dead. Let's push. And like you said, coaches make the difference in that sense.
Yeah. And what I was saying about the hard point was 3 people are outside of the hill. Why? Somebody has streaks. You know, somebody has to have streaks. So
you've heard a War Machine go off, you know. Obviously, the streaks are coming in. And I know you want to slay around the hill and not give them any time. You had to get some time to get in. But you just broke the hill and you got all 4 dead. They're going to be spawning out. So the first thing they're going to do when they're spawning out is calling streaks to try to make it an even fight when you go in there. You know, like you said, that's got to be the coach's job. And I can't remember who tweeted it out, but someone said, and it was completely true, every team this year who won an event had a coach.
Yeah,
a good one at that.
Who was